Hello beautiful, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this very impromptu video. I am having a really lousy day. And I just want to see if I can cheer myself up with a little bit of color. I am struggling a little bit with my mental health and I just want to play, and I'm just gonna record it because I feel like I've been sharing my entire life on this platform for the past 7 years, so why not? If this is your first video here, if you haven't been here before, this is a weird video to start with, but my name is Angie and I love makeup. I love everything makeup and like beauty related. I usually am a little bit more poppy, up and up, a little bit more positive than I might be today. If you're hoping for some more positive content, if you want to see more makeup, please do subscribe, because usually we're a little bit more positive than we are today. And also my hair is a mess, but let's have a chat and do my makeup. I want to do orange. I'm gonna be using some of my favorite orange things, and I will put it down in the description box if I'm not mentioning like what I'm using. If you're interested, I'm gonna put it in the description box. I actually have my foundation and everything already done. I've been wearing this makeup for quite some time because I thought that I was gonna film with Natasha Denona today, but then FedEx quite literally played me, so I thought I'd sit down and do my makeup anyways because I was not having the best day. So maybe it's for the best that I don't film the Natasha today. I was trying to like, no, I'm doing fine, I'm having a good day, but quite honestly, I'm not having a good day. FedEx was like, we attempted a delivery. No, you did not. Literally been home by the door, because like our door is by our TV, the entire day. There's not been anyone here. My husband is also home. Both of our dogs are home, and they immediately notice when someone's at the door. Like, there's been absolutely no attempt to delivering anything. And I'm like, I literally called FedEx and I'm like, why are you lying? I'm literally the meme. Why are you lying? But yeah. So that's apparently not what I'm doing today. Instead, I am going to be doing I just want to try and cheer myself up with some makeup. Like, I love makeup. Makeup really does cheer me up. It makes me happy. So we're just gonna see if I can make myself a little happy with a little makeup. I have been struggling with mental health literally my entire life. And I will say, when I say that I've been struggling with mental health, there's always someone that's trying to diagnose you. And I will say, on behalf of most people online, I think I speak for most people online, we don't want to be diagnosed. I know you come from a place of love and that you only mean well, but I don't want you to tell me what's wrong with me. I don't need that. It's not helping. It's actually doing quite the opposite, because it's only stressing me out that people are trying to diagnose me online. I have been on three different occasions in my life have I been diagnosed with clinical depression by doctors. 3 different doctors, might I add. So I feel like there is a little bit of a consensus that that is what's going on with me, and it comes and goes. Unfortunately, I wish it would just go. I wish it could just like be done with it and just go. That looks really pretty. Is it as orange as I want it to be? I don't know. We'll leave it like that for now. Let me put some lipstick on. I'm actually going to be using a liquid lipstick today. And right now, like sometimes, ooh, that my phone. Sometimes I'll have it for a day. Like, I'll feel totally under the weather. I just won't work that day because I do have the privilege of being able to take a mental health day. Although I will say, when I was living in Sweden, I still could do that. But like, if it's one day, I'll just take a day off. But now it's been like almost 2 weeks, and I feel like I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. A lot of times when I will talk about mental health, there will always be someone that's like, but you have nothing to be sad about. And that's the whole thing with depression now, isn't it? That it's like no rhyme or reason. It's an actual disease. Like, that's the reason why I say clinical depression and not like, oh, I'm just feeling a little bit down. Because I feel like sometimes people will say that they're depressed when it's maybe not the actual disease depression that we're talking about. And I realized that in theory I have nothing to be sad about, but it doesn't stop me from feeling like the world is ending at times. and like it physically hurts how bad I feel. And I will say, the first time I got diagnosed, I was 17, and I literally broke out in hives from it, and like more like eczema. And since then, like eczema comes and goes. If I feel more stressed, if I feel more down, it will come and then it will go. I think Ricardo is here, but maybe he gets that I'm filming. I will say right now I do not have any problems with eczema or anything, which is really good. Should I scooch down a bit? Is that better? It's a little better. But I am having problems. I'm gonna use the orange in this one, the Cloud Forest palette. Like I said, I will link it down below. I just wanted to let you know where I'm starting. I'm having problems with my stomach, and when I was younger, I did have like a beginning of an ulcer. How do you say that in English? But they didn't want to do anything really about it, so that's at least the diagnosis I got. I'm not 100% sure how accurate it is, but it comes and goes, and if I take good care of myself, it disappears. But I've really been feeling it lately, and I think it's not just the stress of what I do, but also the stress, because like when you are feeling bad and you know that it's a disease and you literally have no reason to feel bad, it's stressful, because it's like, what are you doing, dum-dum? Just snap out of it. Like I am the first person to tell myself that. Why don't you just snap out of it? Get your shit together. And it's not that easy, because I can't help but feel, yeah, defeated and sad, and just like I don't want to do anything. What, it doesn't matter if I do anything. Nobody cares what I do. Nobody cares if I show up. Like I am literally my own worst enemy. Nobody is as harsh towards me as I am. I suffer from extreme like imposter syndrome in a way that I never do otherwise. But yeah, that is just what I've been feeling this past 2 weeks, and I've just been like breaking down. Like I was literally on the floor crying just like an hour ago, just being like, I don't want to do this anymore. And Ricardo's like, what? I don't know. I have no good answers. And with this, I'm just saying that normally when I have a day like this, when it's a day, when I have a day like this, singular, I will just be like, today's not the day. I'm not the bitch. I'm just gonna take a day off and do something else. And I know that like it's a privileged thing to be able to be like, I can do that. But like I said, I was able to do that with my old job as well, because at least where I worked, in most of the places in Sweden, you're able to take a sick day for mental health. So I will say though, now it's been quite some time, and during my vacation I was just not doing the best. I was sad and stressed, and I don't want to say anxious, because I don't get anxious really, but I get like frustrated and sad, and then I get even more sad and frustrated, because I am sad and frustrated, and it's like, yeah, I am my own worst enemy, like I said. And I don't know, I just want to talk about it. I feel like sometimes, especially with social media, and I fall into this too, like I see these pictures of people having their amazing vacations and their amazing like brunches and wardrobes, and they're going shopping, and they're always dressed perfectly. They're even their pets are behaving. You always say, oh, your pets are so behaved. Listen, I'm only showing you when my pets are... I'm not showing you when my pets are not behaving. Like literally, we rescued a puppy. She's not always behaving, but she's doing her best. And I don't know. It's not like, oh, I'm trying to be real with you, but in a way, maybe it is. Maybe it is that I'm trying to be real with you and just be like, listen, let me get a brush. It's not always perfection. It's not always amazing. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes, quite honestly, it sucks. And I don't want to like talk to people, and I don't want to work, and I don't want to be the good person that always comes through, and I stress myself out so much. And I mean, I did get myself into a stressful job. This is not a, how do I say it? This is not a hard job, as in like this is not a labor. Like I'm not working with my body. I'm missing the wrong. This is not the right brush for this. If anyone's asking, no. But like this is not a labor intense job. I'm not here like when I was waitressing. I was always on my feet carrying heavy stuff. Like that was intense. That was intense. That is not what I'm doing now, but it is extremely stressful because everyone, and I'm saying everyone and I don't mean everyone, but internet as a collective is always looking for people to fail. Because for a lot of people, they want you to fail so that they can talk about how people suck and feel a little less bad about what's going on in their life. It's deflection, I get it. And a lot of times people do fail and they do suck and they do stupid things. But I will say that like the climate on social media is very much that they want to build you up so that they can tear you down. And it can be a little bit stressful at times, knowing that there is always someone out there hoping you're gonna mess up, hoping that you are gonna fail. It is a little bit stressful. What am I doing? I don't want to do an all matte look. Honestly, I'm just playing with color. This is one of my favorite palettes from ColourPop. This is one of my most used palettes in my collection. It's called Orange Glad. Really, really like this one. And now I'm just putting some in my corners, but maybe I'll put some on my lid. And of course, I want to deepen it up. But with what? With what? So I'm just gonna do this one then. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. That is so pretty. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to the couch. I thought I was going to the mailbox, but FedEx was like, no, you're not. That's not what we're doing. I literally called customer service and she's like, yeah, you know what, we'll do another attempt today. They did not. They did not. They're all liars. All of them liars. So yeah, that's also a little bit stressful because like sometimes it's like, oh, you're self-employed, like you're only depending on yourself. And it's like, no, I am depending on so many people to do their job so that I can do my job. Because today, this delivery guy, he didn't do his job. So now I can't do my job. And for a person that's already pretty stressed, that was not fun. I'm gonna deepen this up a bit. Let me go and see what I can fetch. Oh, I had this one as well. I forgot. Wait, let me layer a little bit of this as well. This is the Super Shock shadow. The one from... Was that... Oh, look at that. Is this the Peeps collection? Oh, okay, there is a little bit extra in this one. It's a little bit extra shiny. Okay, I like that. I totally forgot I had this. I'm really happy I brought this though. I'm happy I bought it. That is a really nice color. I think that they might have discontinued this. Wait, why am I? I feel like that's the curse of ColourPop. They discontinue everything that's fun. They even discontinued that in the Limelight palette. I feel like we need a petition to bring back in the Limelight because it is such a fun palette and it was literally released like a couple of months ago. Like, what's going on? I'm telling you, we need a petition. I need to wash my hands and let me find something to deepen this up with. One of my absolute most used again palettes in my collection is the Classical Paradise by Ace Beauty. I think this is so amazing and I think we're gonna use this one here. It's like a dark burgundy brownish color. It's called Earth. It's like a red brown and I'm just gonna use that out here. Oh, another thing that I see, because I've talked about mental health before on my channel. Like I said, I've been battling this since I was 17 and I am literally 38. It's been 21 years. Like, it's been 21 years and I know what works and what does not for me. And normally I usually feel it for a day and it goes away and the next day I feel like me again, or at least a somewhat like watered down version of me, like a functional watered down version of me. Now I've just not been feeling that good for, like I said, it's about closing in on 2 weeks, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. But I will say, if I don't feel good, I don't film. And sometimes my mood will improve over the day, but like today, I'm not feeling the best, but I was feeling okay until later on in the day, and I decided not to film. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk about this. But normally, if I'm filming, I'm feeling okay. And I know you mean well, but when you put in the comments, you look sad or you look tired or you look depressed today, it's not doing what you're hoping it's going to be doing. I know you're saying it because you think you see something, but trust me, if I felt sad that day, I wouldn't be filming. And when you say that, it makes me question myself. I'm like, did I come off? Because I don't film if I don't want to film. I have that privilege where I can skip filming a day or two and just film another day. So when you say that, I understand you're coming from a place of like concern and like stuff like that, but like it for me, it's doing the opposite. It's doing the opposite, and I understand like I can't control what people comment. And don't feel like you need to apologize if you ever commented something like this. Like I said, I understand that people come from a place of love. I'm just saying, as someone that's in the middle of it, how it comes across to me. And I also will say, had I not been a little fragile, a little imposter syndrome, I probably would not have taken it that way. I probably would have been like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm just saying what's on my mind, really. And that's also probably the worst thing you can do online. Don't tell people what's on your mind. Don't tell people how you really feel. That's something that I've noticed during being online, is that the more you share of yourself, the more fuel you give to people that don't like you to criticize you on. So maybe I am doing exactly what I should not be doing right now, which is talking about struggling, but I don't know. I also want to be honest and say, like, it's not all sunshine and flowers and Instagram pictures and working for myself. Like, I struggle as well. And I will say that the stress around my mental health has become worse since working with social media. And one of the things is, of course, if I'm not working, I'm not getting paid. If I'm not working, I'm not getting paid. I don't have sick days. When I was working before, again, in Sweden, I could take a sick day, and in Sweden, you don't have a specific amount of sick days. Like, I took a full sick week once because of mental health, because I was doing really, really bad. And I still got paid, because that's how it works in Sweden. Not 100%, but I got paid like whatever it was. Not that I was able to do anything that week other than feel sorry for myself, but I'm just saying that it's very different. It's very different when you're working for yourself, because is that a fallout or is that just a shadow? I'm not 100% sure. But when you work for yourself, like if I can't work, I can't really call in sick and get like sick pay. It's not a thing. Oh, this orange liner is just so pretty. I love this one. I am happy about this orange look. It makes me very, very happy. This isn't what I thought I was gonna do today, but one of the things that made me sad before is that today is a Saturday, and I literally was like, you know what? I'll work on Saturday because the Natasha Denona is coming. It will be worth it. It will be fun. I will play with Natasha Denona. I got ready, and then it didn't show up, and a part of me just kind of broke, and I was like, I can't believe I wasted my off day on nothing. Because now I didn't get to play with the new fun makeup, and I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. Instead, I have just been sitting here all day waiting for this package that never came. And I don't know, I just became just so sad that I wasted my time, because I will be honest, getting off time has been a little bit hard. There's always something that needs to be done. There's always a video to edit, pictures to be taken. Like, I have pictures that I need to take this weekend, and it's like there's always something. You're never done. And I feel like when I worked my normal job, my office job, there was times when I was done. Like, I am done. There is literally nothing more for me to do right now. Never have that feeling nowadays. And it is a stressful feeling to always be playing catching up. And I still catch myself saying, oh, as soon as I be done with this, I'm caught up. If I would get $10 every time I said, if I just do this, I'm caught up, I could live on that money. And I don't know if this video is making any sense at all. Honestly, I don't know if that was the point with this video. I just wanted to talk. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes life sucks and you can't really explain why. And when people ask, so what do you need to feel better? And I literally don't have an answer. I don't know. I don't know what's missing. I don't know what I need. Maybe I needed this. I do like this look a lot. Let me put on some lashes. I love lashes. Let me put on some lashes and that will be it, I think. Did I use everything that I had in front of me? I think so. I used that. I used this. Look at me. And this one. Oh, it's so nice. I really love it. Well, oh my god, I'm losing my top. I'm losing my top. This is the beautiful hair that I planned for the Natasha Denona video, but you're getting it for this video instead. It is what it is. But I like how my hair looks today. I think it looks a little wild, a little fun. I love orange makeup. And I do feel a little better in the orange makeup. I will try and go about my day, even though it didn't end up exactly as I had it planned for it to be. I hope that I am at the end of this so that I will feel more like myself again. It is really frustrating knowing that like I'm not being myself, but also having had this be a part of my life for 21 years, maybe this is who I am, just not all the time. And maybe I need to talk about that too, if nothing else, to get it off my chest. I'm sorry if this was like a boring video, or if this was like a little bit of a downer. I don't mean to come off negative. I'm not really a negative person. I'm just, I don't know, not having the most fun times. But I'm sure I will soon. And if you see me uploading a video, it's because I am excited to film that video. I never film when I don't want to. I do have some things pre-filmed. So if you do see something from me, it's because I am in the mood to film right then. So don't feel like I am forcing myself or something like that. Like, makeup is part of what I think is fun. Makeup and computer gaming. Like, those are two things that really bring me joy. So don't think that I'm like forcing myself to film if you see me upload. But also if I do end up missing a day, it's because I just didn't feel like the best for maybe a couple of days in a row, which I hope is not gonna happen. I really hope that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and talk a little bit. I hope you are having a good day. I'm doing my best. And I will see you again hopefully tomorrow for a new video. Bye.